Hi everybody, welcome to my review of Season 2, Episode 3 of Little Women Dallas. If you haven't seen this episode yet, this video will act like a spoiler, so you might want to watch this video later. The name of this episode is A Little BBQ, A Lot of Beef. The episode begins with Asta and Bree going to a costume and accessory store. Asta asks Bree if she's looking forward to her upcoming photo shoot. Bree says she's excited and nervous. In the commentary, Bree says she's a single mother and has to rely on herself, and she really wants to get serious about her modeling career. Asta tells Bree that Bree has to get waxed before she gets painted for her photo shoot. Bree tries on some body paint, and then Asta tells Bree that it would be a good idea for the ladies, including Kaylee, to go to Meat Church, a place where people can learn how to make barbecue. Bree says that it would be fun, but she thinks that Asta's trying to be too nice. She knows Asta's trying to get everyone together, but Kaylee thinks that she can do anything. Asta says that Kaylee messed up, but they have all done some girl-on-girl crime to hurt each other, and she feels like they should all stick together. Asta says maybe she should talk to Kaylee to see what's going on in her mind. Bree says Asta can try, but she should take her husband Ty with her just in case if Kaylee wants to smack her in the face. In the next scene, Kaylee is shown in her apartment. She video chats with her friend, Brittany Guzman, from Little Women LA Season 3. She says that she and Brittany go way back, and she hasn't talked to her in a minute, since she lives in Los Angeles and is always busy. She tells Brittany that she has a new boyfriend, but she misses having girl time. She says that she's not close with any of the ladies in the group anymore. Brittany says she's had a past with Emily, and she doesn't like her. Brittany says that she will fly to Dallas to see Kaylee and hang out with her. Next, Bree and Emily go to a nail salon to get their nails done, so Bree can get her first Brazilian wax. Emily asks Bree why she's getting a wax. Bree says that it's for a photo shoot, and she's having that photo shoot so she can add to her portfolio. Then, Bree tells Emily that Asta wants all the ladies to go to Meat Church, including Kaylee. Emily says that she's not going to be okay with what Kaylee did to her. Emily says that maybe she'll go to the Meat Church. Then, Bree gets ready to get waxed. She gets her wax, and it looks painful because she yells in pain as they pull the strips off. Tiffany is shown at her house playing with her dog, then her boyfriend joins her. Tiffany says that things are going great between her and Austin. The two then get on FaceTime with Tiffany's parents. Tiffany said that she wants to talk about engagement and potential marriage between she and Austin. Tiffany's father says that if Austin were to ask for his daughter's hand in marriage at the moment, he would say no. In the commentary, Tiffany says her parents are very old-fashioned and are not afraid to tell others how they feel. Tiffany's mom asks the two if they can survive on their current incomes. She says with a career, they can support a family. Tiffany's mom says another thing that the couple needs to work on is how they talk to each other and being able to understand each other. Her mother suggests that they go to Christian counseling. At first, Austin said that he wasn't going to do it, but then he agrees to go. Next, Asta and Kaylee meet at a coffee shop. Asta says that she wants to be friends with Kaylee, but it's still hard, and the last time she tried to make peace, she attacked Amanda. Kaylee says looking back on the incident, she feels terrible for doing that. She said that she had so many emotions bottled up. In the commentary, Kaylee says with the incident between her and Emily, she never intended that her miscarriage was the same thing as losing a child. She thinks that Emily is so upset about losing her son, she's taking it out on her. Kaylee says that she knows that she screwed up, but she doesn't know how to make things right. Asta says Kaylee can just apologize. In the commentary, Asta says that if Kaylee messes things up at the barbecue, she will never forgive her. Next, Amanda, Rochelle, and Tiffany go to a bakery. The three sit down and eat their cake and have drinks. Amanda mentions how insane the anger room was when the group went, and she mentions how everybody was smashing furniture with pictures of Kaylee's face on it. Rochelle says that Kaylee brought that upon herself, and she wishes that she could just shake Kaylee and tell her to change. She says that they shouldn't give up on Kaylee. Amanda says that it's up to Kaylee to change her attitude. In the commentary, Amanda says that she's still pretty mad at Kaylee, but Rochelle has a point. If she gives her a sincere apology, she is willing to hear her out. Amanda says that Asta invited all the ladies to a barbecue, and Kaylee is invited too. Rochelle asks Tiffany what's going on with her relationship with Austin. Tiffany says that Austin wants to get married, but she doesn't want to, yet. She says that they need to work on maturity, and her mother suggested that they go to pre-marriage Christian counseling. Rochelle asks if Austin wants to go. Tiffany says he's kind of skeptical about it because he thinks that going to see a counselor will tear him down, and plus, he's really not a big church person. Rochelle says that when they get married, Austin is going to have to compromise since church is such a big thing in Tiffany's family. Rochelle says that Austin needs to go to pre-adult counseling, considering how he's 19 years old. In the commentary, Rochelle says that Tiffany needs to be honest with herself. Her relationship with Austin is broken, and if Austin doesn't want to do anything to fix it, she needs to start asking if Austin is the right one for her. In the next scene, Brittany and Kaylee go out dancing and spend time together along with their boyfriends. The two sit down and talk. In the commentary, Kaylee says the nice thing about Brittany is that she understands her. She's been telling her everything about the girls, and it's really nice to have someone actually listen to her and understand her perspective. Kaylee mentions how she will apologize to Amanda, and she doesn't want to lose a friend. Kaylee says things will go well between she and Emily when Emily apologizes to her. Brittany says that she's known Emily for a while and she doesn't like her. Brittany says that her mother lost 3 kids and she kind of sees where Emily is coming from and where Kaylee is coming from. Brittany says that she doesn't like Emily. Kaylee says that Brittany's parents are little people and they lost 3 children at birth due to double dominant genetics. Kaylee says that she knows she messed up and she wants everyone to know that she's sorry, but with Emily she already tried once, but it bit her in the behind. She worries that if she tries again, she's going to make everything worse. Brittany says Kaylee should apologize. Kaylee says that Brittany should go to the barbecue with her. Brittany says that she has her back. In the next scene, Tiffany and Austin go to counseling. The counselor asks who drove them to go to counseling. Tiffany says that her mother did. The counselor asks Austin how he feels about being there. Austin says that he wouldn't take the time out of his day to talk to the counselor. The counselor asks them what they want out of their relationship. Austin says that he wants to spend the rest of his life with Tiffany. Tiffany says that she wants them to be able to understand each other more and talk instead of yelling, and she's pretty good at hurting his feelings. The counselor asks Austin how it makes him feel when the woman he loves hurts his feelings. Austin says it makes him want to hurt her feelings. Tiffany says the biggest problem that she and Austin have is when they get mad, they say terrible things to each other. The counselor says that's not the foundation that they want. The counselor says that there's a chance that Tiffany's friends might see the patterns that don't work for her and Austin, and she needs to understand that there's a little validity to what they're saying. The counselor says that sometimes it's hard to say things in front of your partner, so she thinks that she needs some one-on-one time to talk to Austin about the relationship. Austin refuses to have one-on-one time with the counselor. In the commentary, Tiffany says that she is hurt and disappointed. She really thought Austin was serious about fixing their relationship. Bree gets ready for her photo shoot. Asta, Tiffany, and Amanda show up for support. Asta is the artist who painted the background for Bree's photo shoot. In the commentary, Bree says that she doesn't know how she would have put that photo shoot together without Asta. Then Bree gets her clothes off and gets her body painted, and she takes some pictures. And she looks amazing. Next, the ladies go to meat church, where they will learn how to make barbecue. The ladies learn how to season some briskets, and they carry the briskets and put them in the grill. Meanwhile, Kaylee and Brittany are on their way to the barbecue. In the commentary, Kaylee says she decided to go to Asta's barbecue and apologize to Amanda and Emily. She's ready to put everything behind her, but walking into a place where everyone hates you is kind of intimidating. She decided to take Brittany with her, and says at least she'll have one friend with her. Before they make it to the restaurant, Kaylee stops at the gas station to fill her truck up. Then they hit the road again. Kaylee says that she's nervous about showing up to the barbecue. She says she would rather be the bigger person and talk things out with everyone. And she wishes that she knew what the rest of the ladies were thinking. Back at meat church, the ladies are waiting for the briskets to cook. Bree says that she's enjoying the peace. Then, Kaylee and Brittany show up to the restaurant. In the commentary, Asta says that she's glad Kaylee is there, but she hopes she apologizes. Kaylee said she decided to show up and apologize to everybody for her actions. She apologizes to Amanda for smacking her. She says she wasn't trying to ruin their friendship. She says that isn't her and she doesn't hit people. Amanda tells Kaylee not to worry and she's showing her true colors. Oops, she's got you there. Amanda tells Kaylee if she didn't want to ruin her friendship, she wouldn't have smacked her upside the head. Amanda says Kaylee says that's not who she is, but that's what she did. And if she had a problem with her, she should have talked to her first. Then Brittany interrupts and points out how Amanda dated Kaylee's ex. Then Rochelle tells Brittany to be quiet. Amanda says she didn't date him, and they're just friends. In the commentary, Amanda says she's not over what Kaylee did to her. Emily asks Kaylee if that's the reason why she showed up. Kaylee says that she's still trying to talk. Then Emily says what Kaylee is saying is like coming out of her mouth. Kaylee apologizes to Emily and says she didn't mean to hurt her feelings. She didn't mean for the misunderstanding to happen. Emily says what Kaylee did was clear as day. She says that both of the situations were different, and you can't apologize if you don't care about what the other person says. Brittany says Kaylee is saying sorry to them, and if it's not good enough for them, oh well. Rochelle tells Brittany to be quiet, since she doesn't know half of the stuff that happened. Emily says she feels like Kaylee altered herself into a different person. Brittany says that Emily is in no position to say Kaylee isn't sincere. Rochelle tells Brittany to be quiet once again. Brittany asks Rochelle if she's the head queen there in charge. In the commentary, Rochelle says she doesn't know what Brittany's history is with Emily, but Kaylee should not bring a crap starter to an apology. Kaylee says she's just there apologizing, and Emily says, but no one believes her. Emily says she was bawling her eyes out and Kaylee was just sitting there with a straight face, and what she did was like spitting in her face. Then Emily takes a sip of her drink and spits it out on Kaylee, and that scene is to be continued in the next episode. I feel like Asta is the most innocent person in the group, because she doesn't start drama. Usually people start drama with her, and as I can see, she's being a peacemaker. I think she's doing the right thing by trying to have all the ladies come together. She said that they should all stick together. And about this relationship stuff between Tiffany and Austin, he's all talking about, I would not take the time out of my day to go to counseling. Well, if you want your relationship to work, you should be willing to do what's necessary. Yes, he went to the counseling, but he was still being stubborn like a 5-year-old, like Tiffany said, saying, no, I refuse to have one-on-one time with the counselor to talk. When Rochelle said that Tiffany needs to see the light, she was right. Tiffany does need to consider if Austin is the one for her. He has insulted her. He has called her the B word. Like, who calls their girlfriend the B word? Like, yes, I know he was mad at her, but you don't call your girlfriend the B word, man. That's uncalled for. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel. If you have subscribed, turn on my notifications. Follow me on Twitter at ILUMoreThanThis. Follow me on Instagram at Taurus_charm. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!